Good morning and welcome to another week of Watch It Wednesday. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little lollipop like Valentine using the heart treat cups. And then if you wanted to, if you were giving them out at school or something, on the back here you could add another piece of Whisper White and do a little to and from, maybe add a couple little heart stamps or something. I think I'm going to give this to my son for Valentine's Day if I can hide it from him that long. Usually if there's candy he'll find it. Okay, so what we're going to start with today are two scallop squares, and these were done on the large, they're the larger scallop from the new Scallop Square Duo. Now that was introduced in the Holiday Mini last year, and they're actually still available. So even though you don't see them in the catalog, you can still get this die. And this I found is the perfect size for putting on cards as well. So you have two of those, and these are in real red. And then here we have, this is basic gray, and it's 2.5 square. And then this is a little piece from the, I believe it's Love Impressions Designer Series paper. And it's just 1/8 of an inch smaller, so it's 2 3/8. So we'll start with that. And first we're just going to adhere the Designer Series paper onto this little piece of basic gray. Alright, there we go. And now we're going to punch this with our full heart punch, which coordinates with the treat cups. Now the problem is, this is a really small piece, and though I can probably get it where I want it and get it correctly, I'm going to show you a little trick for this. Okay, to make this easier, all you need to do is take a sticky note and put it here, and then that'll give you something else to hold on to. So this piece is just about as wide as my punch, so I try to keep it even that way, and then if you look from the side you can kind of tell how far up you are. So this is probably the hardest part of the project. And your punch will go through a layer of cardstock and DSP, Designer Series paper, but I would not recommend going through 2 layers of cardstock. So if you're going to do 2 layers of cardstock, you may want to punch one and then the other. And then you just take this off when you're finished. And I have actually saved these little pieces because I love this paper. So I'll save that and use it on another project, which I don't usually save much of anything, but I really like that one. Okay, so that was really easy. And then here we have some heart treat cups. Get one of these out. Alright, and then that just fits right in there. Okay, now first of course we're going to need to fill this, and I've got some Valentine M&Ms. And the other thing is, even though there's adhesive right here, we still need to put some regular adhesive around here on this gray. And it's definitely easier if we go ahead and do that now than with that treat cup in there. Okay. And then we'll get some M&Ms in there. And one trick I can tell you here is don't overfill these, because they make your cardstock all bulky and it's a pain and all that such. Okay, so then we'll slide it in and take this little backing off, which sometimes is easier than others. Okay, now this is the tricky part. Because this is sticky and it's full of candy, you can't flip it over to put it on here. So you actually have to look from the bottom, which I don't think I can quite get this on camera. We'll try here. And put it together without dumping your candy. Trick is getting it centered. Which, this is a little off center, but it's good enough. Most people that get this are not going to sit and go, is it centered? I don't think I want it. So they're just happy to get something so cute and full of chocolate. Alright, so then definitely you could stop right here and just add a to and from on the back if you wanted to. But if you want to add the little stick to make it look like a lollipop, these you can find in the candy making section of a hobby store. And this is a 6-inch stick. So to add this on, what I've got here is some sticky strip. And there are 9 scallops on here, so I just find the 5th one, which is the center, and put it on there. Now, if you didn't happen to have this little scallop square, you could of course just make this with squares, but this scallop is way adorable. Alright, there we go. Now then, we're also going to add some more sticky strip, and I just do this on the other one because it's easy. Of course, you could put it on either side you want. And I always end up showing you sticky strip on red cardstock. It just doesn't show up, but I think you can tell what I'm doing. And I may be overdoing this here a little on the sticky strip, but it drives me crazy when things come apart. So, and with that candy in there, I don't really want to use liquid glue, or I would probably go to that Tombow liquid. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what I like to do then is line this up on one side and push it down over here and kind of hold this one up, and then come over here and do the best you can to line it up on this side and then push down towards the center. Okay, there we go. Alright, so there we go. And then the last thing I did was add some real red ribbon. This is the grosgrain, and I cut about 7 inches. I'm really liking the satin ribbons, and I'm definitely going to have to get some of that. And I just tie a knot twice. There we go. And then I'll trim the ends. Sorry, I try to keep my arms out of the way. And there you go. Lollipops! Alright, have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.